And finally, to our special segment, Resurgent Africa. Amid reports of coups and crises that dominate headlines from the continent, we get you positive stories that often get overlooked. Now, our story today is of a 24-year-old athlete who has managed to script history. Biniam Girmay has become the first black African to win the Tour de France, defeating British cyclist Mark Cavendish. He had to leave his home and shift to an entire different continent to be able to achieve his dream. Our next report gets you more on his story.
Hours of training, immense hard work, physical and mental exhaustion. An athlete has to win a battle every day to be able to wear the golden medal. And when that moment arises, all sacrifices pay off. This is what happened with Biniam Girmay, a 24-year-old Eritrean athlete who has scripted history. He has become the first black African rider to win a stage on the Tour de France. He won Stage 3 of the 2024 Tour in Turin. He defeated British cyclist Mark Cavendish. Soon after winning the tournament, Girmay took to social media to say, "Let me open the door. It means a lot personally for me and the continent of Africa," he added. Girmay is the third African to win the Grand Boucle. Before him, South Africans Daryl Impey and Rob Hunter have claimed the title. This win marks the Eritrean cyclist's second Grand Tour stage win. He won his first title with the 2022 Giro d'Italia's sprint race. The Tour was his next goal. However, in his first attempt last year, he found the level to be higher than any other race. The intensity of the Tour de France caught him by surprise.
Yeah, the first thing, it's a different race. It's totally different than any races, even totally different than the Monument, let's say. Also, like Giro d'Italia, it's a Grand Tour, but the atmosphere, also the level of the riders, especially on the sprint stage, it's crazy. Like, yeah. I just knew the sprint stage, it starts from, 10K, but in the Tour it's already blocked the road 55K, even 60K. So yeah, that makes really hard. Also, I think the best sprinter in the world, they are here on the Tour de France. So that's also make the race harder. Also the GC guys, they need to be positioned well in the last 10K. So that also make the race harder. So yeah, it's completely different. So like I said, I was totally nervous from the start until the finish tour. So I already spent a lot of energy for nothing. I waste a lot of energy.
Girmay's journey to glory has not been easy. He had to leave not only his home, but also the continent to achieve his dream. He had to come to Europe, learn English and the cycling language to achieve his dream.
Yeah, I was really nervous already before the start. You know, if it's the biggest race on the cycling, and to be part of that, it's I was really nervous and panic almost from the start until the end of the tour. But yeah, I learned quite a lot. I also knew this is totally different race, so you need to prepare well with everything mentally and physically.
Since childhood, Girmay was influenced by Slovak cyclist Peter Sagan, and he eventually grew up to follow his model's footsteps. Girmay is now eyeing the 2024 Paris Olympics.
I think it would be nice to represent my country on the Olympic Games, to race with the national, because yeah, this is one of the, one of the opportunity to race with the national team jersey, and I'm really looking forward for these 2 big months.
The journey could be long, the challenges could be many, but as they say, success comes to those who refuse to give up. Girmay's relentless efforts towards his dream is a living example of that.
Obviously today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alyson coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live capital.